Oh man, getting sober is brutal. And it's complicated because when I say getting sober, like I'm not even going cold turkey. Like I've tried going cold turkey, but I go mad. And I'm not just talking about weed, because the cycle of quitting and relapsing is such that I've come to have a bit of insight into what my addiction is nested in. And there's a kind of a Russian doll quality, I think, probably to most addictions. Like there's like a surface problem that we know we have. And I don't think anyone isn't addicted to something in a sort of problematic way. But as you wrestle with that, as you have success in controlling it, you begin to realize that it's inside another addiction that it's dependent on. And so you start to deal with that in a less conscious way, because it sort of emerges slowly in the back and forth. And as you start to have any success with that, then there's something else under that. One day I might be able to talk about these in some detailed way. But for the moment, I just want to say that I have no idea if I'm doing really well or really badly. I'm having all kinds of profound experiences in terms of, like, this channel's really retarded. But on the street, in public, at work, with family, with friends, I have never had so much authority and agency in my life. Like, I am shocked at how people react to me, including beautiful women. Like, and for a man, beautiful women are almost the ultimate test of your steadiness and quality, I guess. And I don't mean to boast, because I am like such a retard at so many levels, and such a disgusting worm. Like it's really interesting. Even when you level up, you don't transform like the nature of your problem. I don't know if that's the right word, but it just exists in a higher realm. Like you can't really transcend real problems, right? But our problems you can solve. Real problems like what is love, or why are we here, or what am I doing, whatever, like they're eternal. So there's no solving them. There's just a kind of coming to relative terms with them. But I'm taking a week off work next week because every second day is just getting really weird. Like, I won't detail it. Like, I can do my job, but there's things I just can't take seriously. Like, it's like I get overwhelmed by my own introspection, and to do the technical stuff of life takes me twice as long. Like, I have to really concentrate and force myself to do. I mean, housework and stuff is simple, but any kind of complex abstract reasoning or complex social exchange where there's like quite tricky etiquette or something, that's not so easy. I can do it, but in a professional setting, it's not great. Like, I'm not in a great, it's just not a great way to function. And even if you're good at your job and people like you, you're burning currency to kind of persist, to require other people to carry you a bit. You can do that. People like you, they'll carry you away, but it's just, yeah, I'm not really saying much. I mean, I'm saying a lot, but I'm also not saying much. Just confessing to history somehow. Kind of asking to be judged in a way, but also looking in the realest mirror I've ever looked in. Like, I'm really seeing myself. I'm sure I'll delete most of these videos. I may not build this channel into anything. My intentions about it are changing. But I guess to end on the point I started, addiction, I do feel like I'm not really doing anything. Like, I'm just listening enough to realize that I can't stay on this part of the ledge. Like, I've got to move along the ledge, because I don't even want to. Like, the part of the ledge I've been on is like It's been quite comfortable and even pleasurable, but like I can see that if I stay here, I'm going to end up in the abyss. So I'm moving along the ledge. But in relation to the things I want to do, like get high or play computer games or bad sex, I just feel this physical hesitancy around it that I've never experienced. Like just more anxiety and more insight. And so what's happening is, like, I can't just stop smoking because I really do. Like, I've more or less medicated myself with this shit for decades. It's like trying to remove a cybernetic organism from your body. A mood disorder of severe proportions emerges. So I'm in the act of dialing down my dose. And it's not even a plan, it's just my anxiety is rising in these, like the waves of it. So it's sort of forcing me away from it. But at the same time, my anxiety towards the world is diminishing, which is why I'm becoming more authoritative in like everyday life. But it's very dangerous because it's like the authority, it's like like this, to talk about this is kind of crazy. Like this is like I should be not just knocking wood, I should be like hanging from a tree begging the goddess not to smite me for like not only trying to like pull off this freaking miracle, but to almost boast of it.